किन मेरो फोनले आज न्यू खोजिरहेछ लास्टै न्यू खोजिरहेछ फोनले फोनमा साउन्डै आएको छैन कतैबाट पनि ल ठिक हो मेरो साउन्ड त आइरहेछ नि होइन मैले बोलेको त आइरह होला के हुन्छ हौ
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
ठिक छ यार
Just
मक्तान
didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
कामाविङ्गाले पक्रियो नि त बल
And it's Rooney. Nice ball. Now the finish.
रोको रोको
The most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the
तिम्रो
goalposts
के छ
and
मुक्तान
basically let them attack it.
now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gives it back.
बर खेलाइदिँदैछ त यार
Owen hits one. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of
बाहिर
his duties.
हान्नुपर्छ आज चाहिँ के हान्नुपर्छ बाहिर बुझिन यार के भनेको Man marking गरौँ होला टोनी एडम्स ले यसलाई man marking अर्को सेन्टर ब्याक यसले यसलाई ठिक छ
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Okay. यो पछाडि मुक्तान पछाडि तिमी
Belletti. Now that's well seen too.
ल म त रोड नदेखिकन हान्दै गरेँ
Oh, that's well spotted. Pires. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. That has been knocked clear. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well read, nice interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
ओइ झन्डै
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured. He's had a hit! It's there!
Look, there are always tactical
सबैजना लाइक गरौँ है लाइक
at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So and it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
Reflections
screen
on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game.
मेरो वाइफाई को ब्यालेन्स सकिनु आँटेको छ यार
on the field.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Messi, number 13.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Wriggles his way through. And here's Yamal. No outsmarting him this time.
Damn.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. White. And it's hoisted clear.
The
Rodri.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
Now it's Perez. Oh, he's in!
ल कसरी छिरेको हो यो चाहिँ कसरी छिर्छ के
Has done it! Manchester United are
कहाँ
back on
छिर्दिन्छ
top.
यार बल प्लेयरको
Well, it
खुट्टा
wasn't
मुनिबाट
good
चाहिँ कसरी
height
त्यो
of this.
इम्पोसिबल
Well, look,
छिर्नु
they've
चाहिँ
been
कसरी छिर्छ हौ
perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
हावामा छिर्दैन हो
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rooney. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
ला
Pedri. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Adams calmly anticipates. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Forlan. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
कस्तो इन्टरसेप्सन हो के
Real chance!
कन्नर हो
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
So, third corner of the game. And a header! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although
लिने
extra
कार्ड
time has
कहाँमै
gone
छैन
one
के
last fling.
Camavinga. Now it's Perez.
Two added minutes
There's a
have been
beautiful
indicated.
simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on
कहाँमै
the other.
छैन के यो कार्डको
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really
नगेर
prove effective?
बुझाइदिने मात्रै हो क्या यो कार्डले प्लेयर अपोनेन्टलाई ला बल
And
यहाँ छ
that
भने
is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually.
म
Certainly
सुगर
from a
आउँछु ल
footballing
मुचेर आउँछु ल
perspective.
केटा हो
It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely.
ओराले फाइनल खेल्दै रहेछ त आज ठिक छ त डिभिजन 2 मा छौ भने कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन। कहाँ म यो गेम लाउँछु? ओए मोक्तान 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 च्याटमा छौ तिमी? मोक्तान मोक्तान पेस मास्टर तिमी च्याटमा छैनौ? अघि भनेको त मैले तिमी मोक्तान पछाडि भनेर। कोही त छैन अरु तिमीहरू दुईजना त हो च्याटमा। खोइ अनि मोक्तान बोल्दैन त यार मोक्तान होइन कि क्या हो? गइसक्यो कि क्या हो? छैन जस्तो छ। मोक्तान च्याटमा छैनौ तिमी? कहाँ गयो यार मोक्तान छैन कि क्या हो? मोक्तान छैन जस्तो सुदीप तिमी नै हो। यत्रो बेर बोलाए आएन। I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe the channel please. आउ न तिमी नै आऊ भनिरहेको छु त सुदीप। अब मोक्तान छैन त बोलाउँदा 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 पनि अनि I request everybody on the chat जतिजना पनि नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ सबैजनाले सब्सक्राइब गरेर अनि स्ट्रिमलाई लाइक गरिदिनु होला है त। निन्द्रा पो लाग्न थाल्यो त यार। नचदे फिर मनु नचदे फिर बन ठुनके सक्से बलिए। ओरा कतिमा छ हौ? ओह्रालाई नि छेल्दै त यिनीहरूले खोइ त ओह्रो 12 मा रहेछ 12 मा 2 पोइन्ट एक म्याचमा भर्खर दोस्रो म्याच म्याचै स्टार्ट भएन यार सुदीप फेरि एकचोटि ट्राई गरौँ पर्ख सबैजना डब्लुसी हेर्न गयो क्या हो वाच पार्टी I request everybody on the chat to like this stream and subscribe the channel, please. यो पछि हान्छु अनि अघिदेखि तिमीलाई बोलाएको सुदीप पर्खिरहेछ मोक्तान पछि खेल्छु भनेर अनि तिमी हराइदिन्छौ बिचमै अनि तिम्रो पालि अघि सुरुमै आएको होइन त तिमी गयौ नि त बिचमा कहाँ गयौ गयौ अनि त्यही त भन्दैछु डब्लुसी हेर्दैछ है के हो केटाहरू भनेर भनेको मैले म पनि अघि भर्खरसम्म हेर्दै थिएँ पहिलो म्याच हेरेँ गाँड भयो अनि ठ्याक्क 5 पनि बज्यो अनि स्ट्रिम आएको सेकेन्ड म्याच सुरु भएछ होइन अब हामीले पनि वाच पार्टी हान्नु हुन्थ्यो तर बोलेको आउँछ क्या सबै ब्रोडकास्टरहरूले उनीहरूको जस्तो अनलिस्टेड हुँदैन नि त कहाँबाट उनीहरूलाई पठाइदिन्छ त्यो त अनि गर्छ क्या उनीहरूले सुदीपसँग गेमै स्टार्ट हुन आँटेन यार च्याटमा जतिजना पनि हुनुहुन्छ सबैजनाले लाइक गरिदिनु होला यदि च्यानलमा नयाँ हुन्छ भने सब्सक्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला सबैजनाले सब्सक्राइब गरेर लाइक गरौँ है
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here.
यो पछि
Ball
हान्छु
is there.
ओके नि
And
खोइ
we
खोइ
have
लाइक गरौँ है
first corner. It's a mighty effort.
डाइरेक्ट हान्यो
Harmlessly behind.
चार डन्डालाई पुग्यो
Cannavaro with the clearance.
त्यो चप्पल लगाएर गएको थिइस्
That's That's a shame
जुत्ता
not to
लाएर
miss that.
गइसक्यो भन्दैछ यहाँ
And that pass is
कहाँ म
somewhat
खाँदिनँ
less than
मैले
ideal.
कहिले जुइङ
Barcelona
खाँदैछ
clearly should have gone for
हँ
the easier pass. Now they'll have to
कहिले
quickly regroup.
एक दुई चोटि र रेगुलर मिल्छ
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed
खाजा
its
खाइस्
journey.
के खाइस् भोक लागेको छैन
They've got a corner here.
भने
It's their second corner of the game.
के थिएन
A few accusing
म त
looks
चना
coming his
खान्थिस्
way.
किन
And now they can spring out of defence.
कसरी हो चाउमिनको साटो चना मिठो हुन्छ
And they've got rid.
हो र
Thinks one through. Petit calmly
मलाई पनि त्यस्तो लाग्छ
anticipates. Danielson.
मलाई क्या त्यस्तो लाग्छ मलाई लाग्दैन नि अरूलाई जस्तै भन्न खोजे के
Now it's Nakamura. And he's there to get it away.
पानी एक थोपा पनि झरेको छैन
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the keeper's got it again.
पर्छ होला पर्छ भनेको होला
Makalele
हेर्दै थिएँ म सुरु गेम 2 किल मात्रै हानु अनि वाइप भयो सेकेन्ड गेम सुरु भयो किन वाच पार्टी गर्दियौ
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
केबाट
take on
गर्नु
the business.
कपिराइट आइहाल्ला
And here's Nakamura.
के आउँछ
That's just playing it safe
अनि त्यो
and simple.
साउन्डहरु के हुन्छ के त्यहाँ होरहरुले पो कहाँबाट अनलिस्टेड पाएर गर्छ
And he can clear it away. And it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
त्यही त अनि त्यो पठाएपछि पाउँदैन त कि नपाइकन गरेको
Nakamura. Pedri. Oh, well played, well played. Pedri
भइहाल्छ नि
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent
आज
ball,
पनि
but
30
the
31
pass
पुगेको
deserved
थियो अघि म
praise.
आउँदै अहिले अहिले गर्छौँ
Makalele spots it and intercepts. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
गरिहाल्छ नि हो
Crystal
अनि
clear. Pressure staying
पैसा
on
जहाँबाट आउँछ
for
त्यही त गर्ने हो नि गाइजहरुले
So, third corner of the game. And back it goes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, here's a chance! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And we've reached half-time.
हाफ टाइम
But it has been a half largely of cut out
आधी
chance.
टाइम आधी टाइम हो आधी
The
टाइम
supporters will feel they're
आधी
right to a
समय
goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying.
आज पनि मलाई
So,
ढोग्दिहाल्छ
as
होला
yet,
कहाँ हो म हान्न सक्दिनँ यार
some first half thoughts?
कहाँ
Unspectacular,
सधैँ
but
सधैँ त्यस्तो
solid,
हुन्छ
and
त्यो
that's
त
where
मेरो
the team
लकले
can
हो
get
नि
their
यार म त्यहाँ
foundation
खेल्न
built.
सक्छु म हेर न म
Now
कस्तो
in.
खेल्छु अरू बेला
And in grip
जसको खेलिरहेको हुन्छ
but
कहाँबाट
this
हान्नु
will
त्यो
be
त कहिले काहीँ
spotted.
भाग्य बलियो हुन्छ कहिले काहीँ चान्स पर्छ कहिले काहीँ यसो
Messi.
अक्कल झुक्कलमा लागिहाल्छ
That's the
नि
start of
कहिले काहीँ
another
त
45 minutes.
जितिरहेको हो त तिमीले मलाई
Well,
रेगुलर
I
अरू बेला
suppose
नि
from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Spread neatly.
लामी जामा
Alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
गाउँचो
Moved on forwards. Adams
टोनी
cuts out the
एडम्स
pass. Oh, a delicate chip through.
टोनी
Make sure
एडम्स
that's not
खतरा
getting
मान्छे
through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, facing up
हेर
now.
यसले बल छोडेको यो
A formidable matchup.
दिन्छन् त खत्तमको पनि खत्तम प्लेयर हो यार
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
लो पेड्री
Has a look and plays it forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal
Oh,
hogwa ho
such a
kya
good
hogwa.
run. More of that, please.
Batistuta. Shot a goal!
Zip पाए हो गए Yamal. Zip पाए. वाह वाह वाह.
Well, we've seen the hunger to
यस्तो
win back in the
बाटिस्टुटा
focus
रोनाल्डिनो
today, and
भएपछि
that's
अनि
a very
पेलिहाल्छ नि
tasty
मन नै
combination.
गरी.
So the first goal of the game.
कि मलाई
It's
खेल्न
so often the
नआएको
case with goal
Yamal
scorers.
लिएर.
Little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
ल
Well, it's good stuff. This is
ल
There is an
अनि
irresistible
यस्तो भएपछि
influence
गु हुँदैन
coming
त.
from here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
हँ?
Raya catches it safely. That has been cut short. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Forlan. To Nielsen. Done delicately. Forlan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Khan is there to clear. Played out to the right. Pass is just off target.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
That'll be a throw. Ronaldinho. He could be in here. And it's Forlan. And the shot! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
There will be 3 minutes added
All
time.
square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Forlan, and he's certainly onside here. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the...
अब सुमन छेत्री भनेको को हो? यो ऊ मोक्तान पछाडि खेल है, यसरी नगर न यार, पर्खिरहेको छ यत्रो बेरदेखि. म कान तिमी होइन नि यो होइन थाहा छैन यार मलाई यस्तो नगर भनौ केटाहरू पर्खेर बस्छ मैले किक हाने तिमी खेल्नु मिल्दैन अब यो अब भन्दाखेरि लाग्दैन केटाहरूलाई खेल्छु भनेर सुरुदेखि स्ट्रिम सुरु भएदेखि बसिरहेछ ऊ बुझ्नु पर्दैन केटा हो अब म तिमीसँग खेल्यो भने उसलाई चित्त दुख्दैन रिस उठ्दैन उसलाई चाहिँ रिस उठ्छ नि त त्यस्तो हो के पर्ख ऊ पछाडि कोही छैन खेल यो पछाडि कोही छैन खेल्नेमा भन च्याटमा चाहिँ बोल्दैन बोल्नु चुपचाप लाग्नु खेल्ने भए च्याटमा बोल क्या केटा हो भन अनि बोल्दै नबोल्नु भन्दै नभन्नु अनि त्यत्तिकै खेलिन्छ कसको पालो हो को खेल्दैछ बुझ्नु पर्यो नि त त्यो
So
त
long
आउने
for one
बित्तिकै
and all
छिर्देर
to a
हुन्छ
picturesque evening here. A
म
clear
झन्
night of
अस्तिदेखि
football really
भनिरहेछु
for a
अस्तिदेखि
showcase game
भनिरहेछु
that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have
कि
him with me.
सब्सक्राइब नगरी
That's
छिर्न
great,
आँटेको
Peter.
सब्सक्राइब
Well,
नगर्नु
it's
त म
soaking
त
up the
मरे पनि
atmosphere,
खेल्दिनँ
and I'm really looking forward to
म
what
चाहिँ
I
किन
see.
खेल्नु
And we have in front of us this
उनीहरू चाहिँ
gloriously
सब्सक्राइब गर्नु
imposing
नसक्ने
arena.
अनि म चाहिँ खेल्दिनँ मेरो
Absolutely
चाहिँ टाइम
breathtaking
वेस्ट
from
गरेर
its
बस्नु म
nature. And already we're underway here. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, they can break here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. Williams. And here's the chance to counter. Shifted upfield. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Still goalless at the moment. Just eases him off the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Nakamura. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
ए बाप्पे त गुनै भइसक्यो
Nico Williams.
ओह
Petit spots it and intercepts. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass is just off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he cuts out the supply. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
कहाँ हो टोनी
A
एडम्स फेरि
slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, good
भेटेन
defence on
बापेले
the other. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very
लाइक गरौँ है
frustrating
लाइक गरौँ है
atmosphere, especially for the strikers.
सब्सक्राइब गरौँ
Nothing has been created for him. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0.
अनि 1v1 खेल्ने हो भने च्याटमा भनौँ अनि खेलौँ क्या त्यो त्यत्तिकै नछिरौँ न पर्खिरहेको हुन्छ केटाहरू
Number 11.
मैले त्यही भनेको मैले भनेको केही
Number
That's the
होइन
start
अरू
of the
16.
second half.
Mbappe.
Both
Coming on the
sides
field.
defensively robust
Number
up to now.
14. Yamal. Number 15. Diego
Good work on the
Forlan.
right flank here.
Substitutions taking
Maldini
place.
stands tall and stands strong. Deftly away.
बाहिरै गयो कति जाडो भयो
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Williams.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition
यो
have
चाहिँ
been
लडिहाल्दो
absolutely
रहेछ
gutted.
अलिकति पास हान्दैखेरि
White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
के डर हो यमालको
And he's managed to get free. Maldini gets it clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well
The
played,
attendance
well
for this
stopped.
match was 72,306.
No, that's been intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There could be trouble here. That's an excellent interception. Pedri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away.
ए वाइट
White is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He has found the way through.
हेर्न नथिचेको
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not...
Tries a shot!
अफसाइड भएन
Sticks it away! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
फुक्क पेड्री
Villarreal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goals.
Yamal!
कस्तो बाहिर हो यमाल फेरि
Brought them level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Now it's Nakamura. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Brilliantly cut out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And through to the
सक्यो
goalkeeper.
टाइम यो
And time is up.
यति
What a game, and one that was
अलिकति
always on a
मिस्टेकले
knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times
पेनाउ
effortless,
त पेलेको हो
and
नि
a
यार
good goal to show for all of that.
सर्ट चाहिँ हानेन जो दुईटा सर्ट हान्दै सर्ट आउट टार्गेट चाहिँ
The
भएन
surprise
रहेछ
for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is
फाइनल्ली
usually a strongly
त्यो
protected
पनि
area.
मिस्टेक भएर हो यार तर ठिकै हो मिस्टेक भएरै गोल लाग्ने हो ठिक छ जी जी बस्ला ए बदला यो पनि बदला हो अनि एक गोल लाएर पनि भएन है यो चाहिँ भएन यो चाहिँ भएन है 1-0 मै बदला पुरा त हुँदैन है यो चाहिँ अलिक भएन होला नि ल मलाई उयो अपडेट दिँदै गर न डब्ल्युसी को लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब कमेन्ट सबै हान्दै गरौँ है अनि डिभिजन 2 त कहिले पुगिँदैन है क्या हो ठिक हो म आउँछु ल पख ए अब ब्याक गर्न मिल्दैन हुँदैन पख ल एकछिन ब्याक गरेर आइहाल्यो पख जतिजना पनि नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ सबैजनाले सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनु होला अनि लाइक गरिदिनु होला स्ट्रिमलाई है त पुरानो नै हुनुहुन्छ भने पनि लाइक गरिदिनु होला च्याटमा यसो बोल्नु आउनु होला लु आऊ है हाहा 0.6 तिम्रो इन गेम नेम भन सुरुमा गेममा नाम के छ विथ 0.3 मा 0 पोइन्ट कसरी हो सुरुमा 2 पोइन्ट ल्याएको होइन के भन्छौ हाहा कालमा 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 लामा हुनु कालमा कालमा huh? Yeah. I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe the channel, please. लास्ट गेमको चाहिँ भनेको लास्ट गेमको ठिक छ सुरुमै मरेछ के खेलेको त यार त्यस्तो ओभरअल चाहिँ कति पोइन्ट छ सबैजनाले नयाँ
Well, showing
हुनुहुनेहरूले
this is good
सब्सक्राइब
height
गरिदिनु
and
च्यानल
promise,
स्ट्रिमलाई लाइक पनि
that's when
गरिदिनु
they'll really get the juices
पुरानोहरूले
flowing.
पनि लाइक गरिदिनु है त
And Peter Drury, and seated seated in the experts' hot seat. Here's our man, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the
भाइ
action to
बत्ती
start.
बालिदिन्छस्
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the decent hit.
ओए कस्तो उगाएर दियो यार
Well, talk about a real rude
2
away
points
goal.
छ
It's
कि
almost as
सेकेन्डमा
if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
रोको
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he
ल
just
कहाँ भित्र मैले त बाहिर दिएको होइन यो बल पास थेट
The game's first significant
जे
moment.
पाए
It's
त्यही
come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Mbappe.
It's a goal kick. Batistuta. Now it's Nakamura. Tries to dink it in. Played into space out wide.
बाहिर गयो यार के गर्दा हो
Mbappe. Quality ball. Kunde cuts it
टु
out.
क्लोज
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. Danielson.
मैले पछाडि नल्याएको भए हुन्थेछ कटिसकेको रहेछ
That has been slung wide. Batistuta. Danielson. Now it's Nakamura. Nakamura going face to face with his great rival. Punched away.
पावर सुट चाहिँ दिनु पर्थ्यो
Fine stop from the keeper.
तर भ्याउँदैन
Really
पनि खेल्दा
sharp
त्यस्तो
there, didn't he?
क्लोजबाट
That's very
प्लेयर
well
थियो त्यो
played.
मतलब क्लोज मतलब
Well timed, excellent interception.
Mbappe.
लो
Mbappe has alert to the
लो
possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
टोनी एडम्सले के खेलेको यो
Pass is just off
मतलब
target.
पास चाहिँ
Roberto Carlos. He's looking wide.
नाकामुरो किन नभएको तिमी
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
कर्नर
It's corner.
कर्नल कर्नल ह्यापेन्ड
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Xavi Alonso. It's Nakamura!
या डियोगो कोस्टा
And that's caused a worry or two.
डियोगो कोस्टा
That has been
There
cut
will be
short.
1 minute added time.
Adams. And we've reached
लाइक
the
गरौँ है लाइक गरौँ सब्सक्राइब गरौँ
Steady,
सबै
solid
थोक
play
गरौँ
from
है
now where they want to be. Just one goal and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time it
Hello,
is
everybody,
1-0.
and please join me
Well,
in
let's
wishing
not
a
beat about the
happy
bush,
wedding
Peter. It's
anniversary
been
for one of
fairly
our fan
flat,
club
and the
members.
support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Mbappe.
Here we go again
Number
then.
11, Messi.
Well, I think in these
Coming on the
circumstances,
field,
it's all about how
number
to adjust the
15,
balance of the team.
छ्या
I mean, you want to get back in
number
it as soon as
14,
possible, but without leaving
कमरेको
anything
स्याल
too open.
Well read, nice interception. Pedri works it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Shot a goal! Goal!
Good
They
lad.
have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good
10 लाइक पुऱ्यायो,
sides.
10 लाइक
In a way,
सब्सक्राइबर
the
पनि
best
बढाऊ।
talent on show. It could go either way.
Great position here. He's had a hit! And he's there to get it away.
कस्तो कालो मान्छे हर्कान्छे।
Kunde gets good distance on it.
Yeah, that's top defending and
The
preventing him
attendance for this
turning,
match
which
was
can open up
71
many
अब यस्तै
possibilities.
जन्माएको त के गर्छु।
1998.
दामी तान्दे यार।
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Makalele. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal looking here to chip it through. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely measured pass. And here's Forlan.
अफसाइड।
Forlan gets flagged offside.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of
हम
credit for
सक्यो
their
कान्छी।
commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he can clear it away. Makalele. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Shit
Well, he
भयो
got
नि
it
त।
because he was under pressure.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't.
म कालो अरे मुक्तान, म कालो। त्यो तिमीले उसलाई भनिराख्नु पर्दैन हो। म नराम्रै भए पनि उसको लागि हिँड्छमै छु। बुझ्यौ होला। जिस्किन्छ नि आएर। कुरा खेलेर गुरिया चली। यस्तो हो, बुझ्यौ। सब्सक्राइब गरौँ भन्दा पनि अब सबै सब्सक्राइब गरेकै मान्छे मात्रै छन् होला है। पागल हुआ दीवाना हुआ। दस लाइक पुग्नु पर्यो है त। क्या यार यार।
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn
अँ,
the
सात
ball.
बजेसम्म हो।
Oh, that's an inviting ball.
हान्न ए, भोलि हान्छ एम्बापेले छ्या।
Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers. Decent hit!
बाहिर हानु यार।
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were
कुन चाहिँ
anticipating
दिएको
this.
भयो ए,
Very
नयाँ
much
कार्डले नै
a
बाहिर हान्दैछ।
counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
धन्न बचे म।
Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. No, that's been intercepted.
धेरै
Either
पछाडि
side
सारे यार
is
मैले।
able to find the net. Adams cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
बाप्पै भन्दा अग्लो छ क्यानभारो।
David Villa is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played.
हेर्न
Bellingham.
कसम यो कस्तो फिनिसिङै नभएको बाप्पे
Just
हो।
as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
ल
Yes,
ल
those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. White.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
गयो बाहिर.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Lazio have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looking for the
मेरो
runner.
आफ्नै प्लेयर यस्तै गर्छ क्या,
Forlan.
गु जस्तो नि. आफै
Tempting.
आफैमा जुदिदिन्छ क्या.
And
मेसी र
forcing
नेमार
them
प्याकको
to
साटो के
relax in
आउँछ?
the
कस्तो
first
मेसी
half.
र नेमार प्याकको साटो
Well, it
मतलब?
is half-time, not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance.
कहिले
Nothing
चाहिँ के आउँछ
typical.
भनेको यो
I'm
सोमबार.
struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
ल
So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
ए एम्बासेडरको साटो खोइ के आउँछ?
Forlan gets flagged offside.
यो सोमबार चाहिँ हितोदोसी नाकाटा तुलियो र मासासी ओगुरो भन्ने आउँछ अरे हो.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a
फर्स्ट त
gentle
थाहा
tweak.
भएन.
Short changes him with that pass. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed
गु जस्तो
nothing.
खेल्छु क्या म पनि.
And no, that was never going to make it.
लु के भयो अहिले?
And here's Yamal.
अरे
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was...
Hits one! Sticks it
यस्तो
away! And finally, he
फर्स्ट
has
अब अलि
brought some
पछाडि थाहा हुन्छ
life into
फर्स्ट
the
के
game.
आउँछ.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
ल
He's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's come loose. He's gone for goal.
म त त्यसले बल लियो पो होला भन्दै थिएँ.
Superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lazio with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And it's Belletti. He's tried one!
कत्रो हान यार.
And that is wildly off target.
Belletti put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Oh, that's a clever looking ball. It is a corner. And that should get the job done. And that is out of play.
ए
Look and place it forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
म त नि वाक्क भइसक्यो. फोन
He's still
फाल्दिनु
here.
जस्तो रिस उठ्न
Has
थालिसक्यो
it
क्या यो
all?
यिनीहरूले खेलेको देखेर नि.
What has happened here? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played into space out wide.
बाहिरै पो फालेछ त.
Makaleli. No, Again, there's no way through.
Lazio can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Two added minutes
No
has
joy
been
this time.
indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Nakamura. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...
घटो फेरि रेटिङ 1206 मा झरिसक्म मुतेर आउँछु है केटा खोइ त हो आज भ्युअर नै छैन त
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely
लाइक
hyped.
गरौँ है लाइक गरौँ 10 लाइक पुर्याउँ है
Place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the ball is out of play. And here's Nakamura. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Looks a good ball through. Yamal! Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and
ला
international, but you do something right.
कस्तो खालको बाप यार
Really has the confidence and
ल
skill to
पर्खाइयो
keep
गेम
the
पछाडि
ball up like that until support arrives
न
later. So
बल लिन्छ न
credit to
फिनिसिङ
him,
गर्छ
he did it slightly
ऊ
and
जस्तो
should
छ
have
काडे
released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Nakamura.
यो मेरो कार्डहरु नै के भएको भएको यार
And he did make it. Floats it up and over. Danielson looking to run onto it. Bardiol clears it away. Pedri forwards and with intent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Nakamura.
कस्तो चेप छ यार यिनीहरुले
Warning in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe.
इस 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 भेट्दैन क्या यो
Came too heavy. Keeper could
तिम्रै पाली हो अब लाइक चाहिँ गर न
gets his pass away. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's cut it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Danielson is offering
कोही
some
छैन
form of apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier path.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
कोही छैन कोही छैन
As if we needed reminding,
कतिजना
there
भ्युवर्स
aren't
र
easy games at this level.
भ्युवर नै त छैन आज
Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. See, views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at
म
half-time.
त पर्खिन्न है टेकलाई अब अर्को गेम खेल्नलाई त्यसो भए टेस्ट मास्टर छ
Second
अहिलेको
half gets underway.
म डिभिजन नै त्यसो
I can
भने
imagine
हेर्छु
both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
ल बाहिरकै हान्दैछ
Substitution.
Yamal, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, the
ल
moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, important interception.
ल
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Nakamura. And it's Nakamura. Oh, good
अरे
read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Big header!
बाहिर
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
For this match was
Fatigue gathers from the goal kick. Irwin. João Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
ल
Shot could be on. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
João Neves. Palmer. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass. Half an hour gone in
एक
the
लाइक
second
गर न
half.
यार लाइक नगरेको कि गरिसक्यो
Yamal
अघिदेखि साथ
looking
थियो
good.
त गाइस के हो
Foden. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Nakamura to take it as usual. In with a header!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
That has been knocked clear. It'll be a throw-in. Oh dear, let's hope that
यहाँ
past the better.
There will be
You
1 minute
wonder
added
if
time.
that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And
फेरि
there
ड्र
goes the
भयो
final whistle. So we finished
अह,
as we started.
त्यो
Try
ड्र
as they
हुन्छ
might, neither was able to break through. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
For your cooperation.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
दस लाइक पुर्याऊ है 10 लाइक पुर्याऊ लाइक गरौँ है भट्टाभट्टी 10 लाइक पुर्याउनु पर्छ है 10 लाइक पुर्याउनु पर्छ
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
झन्डै होला है
Next corner.
लाइक गरौँ है
We have our very first corner. Climbs up big. Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Iniesta. First quarter of an hour gone. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Mbappé
He is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's tidy. Petit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Iniesta. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. White producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well played.
मैले कस्तो मिस्टेकली थिचिन्छ के चिप पनि
Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. There's the hit.
कस्तो छोड्दे के यो गुहरूले
Borussia Dortmund!
गु नै हो के यो गुहरू
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
After 32 minutes is number 8, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian
Borussia
Mbappe.
Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to
अनि
control the
अरूको यही
tempo of the
प्लेयरले
game.
राम्रो
It's
खेलिरहेको
up
हुन्छ
to them
मेरो चाहिँ किन
to
गु
manage it from
पर्फर्मेन्स
here now.
दिन्छ यार
Raya sends that a long
कन्ट्रोल यो
way.
भएर पनि होला अलिकति त
Mbappe.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
He's had a shot!
मिलाइ मिलाइ हान्दा नि
Kept
यस्तो
out
रोक्दियो
in
यार
the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
लाइक हान है गाइस 10 लाइक पुरै हुन्छ है
This possibly the last play of the half. Nakamura has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
लाइक गर न केटा हो 10 लाइक नपुगोस् 10 लाइक
Substitutions taking place.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Denilson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cantona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's got his range wrong there. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Cantona. Petit defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. Cantona. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neatly clipped into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
10 लाइक पुर्याइदेऊ गाइस 10 लाइक सबैजनाले सब्स्क्राइब नि गरिदेऊ
The corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Nakamura. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Borussia Dortmund merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
What?
Oh no, this does not look good. That has been knocked clear.
लाइक गरौँ, नयाँ नयाँ हुनेहरूले सब्सक्राइब गरौँ है त, 10 लाइक पुर्याउँ।
Up he goes!
दामी यमालै होइन है, ए होइन, बेली गो।
It is well and truly turned on its head. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
किन 10 लाइक नपुर्याएको तिमीहरूले? छ्या।
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to
ए
watch them roll
निस्केछ,
themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
प्लेयरै निस्केछ। जितेको त मजाले जिते जस्तो होस् न यार, कस्तो प्लेयरै निस्किदिएको हौ। लाइक गर न हौ केटा हो, के हो आज? म त बन्द गरेर डब्लुसी पो हेर्न जान्छु अहिले। भाइ डब्लुसी हेर्ने होइन? के खाने अनि, भात पकाउनु जानु? हँ नखानु? यो अल्छी लाग्दो भात खानु चाहिँ। भात बुटिदिउँ न त, छ अलिकति कि त्यो एपीलाई दिउँ? जासुसहरू त छैनन् नि स्ट्रिममा। तिग्रे भिजन कलेजमा छ अरे। त्यो तैँलाई कसैले बसन्तीको बारेमा सोध न केटा, सोध्न सक्छौ कसैले?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try
बसन्ती राई
telling this
भनेको
lot.
को हो भनेर
Without
सोध्नु?
a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A
आइएम
sport
बिजी राइट नाउ।
which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop,
मैले
much
बुझेँ,
clear skies,
म
and it
जिस्किरहेको
has
हो।
aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us.
त्यो
The need
ल
to
ल
win
भनेको नि
has
त्यो
done this for us.
अलिकति यहाँ रिप्लाई गर्ने
And the matchday noise at this
टाइम
pace
नभएर
must
भन्यो हो क्या।
truly
ए
signal the
पेटी
pride, the passion,
दिमाग खराब
and
भइरहेछ क्या
adds
यहाँ।
to a massive sense
आज
of
त्यति
occasion.
कोही नि आएको छैन नि त मान्छे, अनि ल ल लगाइदियो फोर लेनले धन्न।
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
अब म यहाँ रिप्लाई दिँदैछु, अब रिप्लाई पनि जे पाए त्यही भयो, अनि अब यहाँ चलाउने बेला आइसक्यो क्या, यस्तो हुन्छ क्या। उफ, बाहिर पो गयो।
Forlan. Well read, nice interception.
चड्डा भए पनि खेल्छ
Rudiger.
यहाँ,
Lovely feet.
तिमीहरूसँग खेल्छ भनेको।
Rudiger!
अँ,
And off
यो
they move
टिमसँग
here.
तिमीहरू जो जो खेल्छौ नि अहिले,
We're in the presence
लाइक
of
गर,
an
10 लाइक
example of
पुर्याइदेऊ।
greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
कार्लोस ब्याग दामी, तर बाहिरै हानु।
Good effort from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
म के
Well, he's
गर्दैछु
clearly
थाहा छ नि
mentally thinking
मान्छेहरूलाई
what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And the keeper beats it away. Here comes another cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer cuts it
काउन्टर
out.
हान्नलाई अगाडि कोही प्लेयर नै छैन
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
This is the time you need that pace.
Griezmann. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hit on!
गिदिका
Done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked.
रिप्लाई
Look, the game is a
रिकिदी
constant search for
किदी
space, and
नौटङ्की
he found the pocket.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
भेटेन अब बाप्पे कस्तो गु खेल्छ
Lay claim to that. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. The less said about that pass, the better.
भेट न हो बल त गु
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Bellingham.
Nicely aimed pass. Nice
Nice
ball and he's in here. And they're quick to get it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
लाइक गरौँ लाइक ठोकौँ ड्याङ्की ड्याङ 10 लाइक पुर्याउँ
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Messi. Number 13,
And we're off again.
Mbappe. Number
Well, I
20,
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Diego Forlan. Number 21, Neymar.
Bellingham. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred.
अरे
Well, Peter, just see here
को
how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
अनि सुरुको त्यो पनि सुरुको गेममा हानेको
That's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty
अह,
much the end of that. Well, it's good start for
खाने
them so far,
भइहाल्थ्यो नि
Tim. This is a really front-footed approach.
I think
को
they just
बोलेको
got to
यो
keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He rises
लिम्ब
it,
थिएन अघि खानेहरूको
and
नि
he hits the net.
के भयो कस्तो
A
के भयो
two-goal lead, and
अघि
they've
मामा र रश्मि
regained
थियो
control. Just so calm under
कतिखेर
pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
ए त्यो रुममै थिएन त्योहरूको रुममा
It
कता
looked
थियो
like he was going to be shut down,
मैले
but he
सुरुदेखि नै
thrives in
हेरेको
situations like that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the
कस्तो
confidence in the
नखेलेको त
lads,
यार
they're
2 पोइन्ट
very
मात्रै
visible.
ल्याएको
They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's a promising position.
ए भात्तै गइहाल्यो यार लाइक गर त 10 लाइक पुऱ्याइदियो त
Beautiful simplicity about this contest.
मोक्तानलाई चाहिँ के
One
भयो
side,
यो
dogged defence on the
के
other.
अरे अनि A7
Different
निकालेको होइन
options
त
for movement.
यिनीहरूले गर्दा नि निक्लेको हो नि त लिग स्टेजको च्याम्पियन पो त उयो हो र
I wouldn't fancy playing up front
ए
in these
सर्भाइभर
circumstances, to be honest.
त्यही मिलाएर
Not
बुझ्न
good supply.
He's having a go.
त्यस्तै त्यस्तै भने
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for
हँ
sure.
Rummenigge is fully aware of how important that
अनि
goal
जे
is
भए
to
पनि
keep the game set and match.
अल्फा 7 त्यति नै
Well
भएन
thought
नि त
through then. Heads it!
अल्फा 7 राम्रो टिम
That
हो
could
के
have
भएर
been
सेलेक्ट
wide.
भयो बाँदर धेरै बाठो भयो भने कोनि के हुन्छ भन्थ्यो त्यही भएको होला
Interesting ball.
लाटो
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
थाहा छ मलाई मैले सबै हेरेको त्यो
Ah, it's a sweet ball that. Decent hit!
Yeah, great movement and
एक
great
गोल त
use of
लाग्दैन
space
होला
to get on
यार
the end of the pass, and that pretty
को
much
आयो भाइ
did it.
हेर त
After 81 minutes
This
is
is threatening to become a
सुभाष
number
really good
21,
game.
सुभाष होइन होला
I think they've done so well to get
10
back,
लाइक पुऱ्याउँ
but
10
it's
लाइक
important now that they don't become over eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
substitution.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game
कहाँ
to bed, but
किन
will they?
10 किन पकाउ सकिन किन कोही छैन अस्तिकोहरू छैन न किन आज खोइ सबै डब्लुसी हेर्दैछन् जस्तो छ त किन अरे
Against a man who is effectively the team's
कपडा किन्ने
security policy.
अनि आजै जानु
I think it's time for them to concentrate
कहाँ
on
जानु
closing
आँटेको
this one out.
म त्यस्तो टी सर्ट किन्ने होइन नि त जुत्ता
Holding.
किन्नु मन
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Messi.
अहिले के जानु हो
An instinctive
ल
delivery.
ल ल ल तेरो तेरो हेर्न फेरि हल्लाएर ए
He's
बुले
in
त
for
नि
a tight one.
तेरो साथी जाउँला कि म अलि पछि नै किन्छु
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very
लास्ट
well
करेन्ट
played.
हान्छ यार यहाँ
So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day,
लाइक
but instead
10 लाइक पुऱ्याइदियो
it's
10 लाइक
away and they go down by the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times
के
to
अरे
play in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with
के
confidence
चलाउँदैनस्
looking a little fragile at the moment,
किन
they were
चलाउँदैन
playing
हो
not to lose more than trying to win. And
खसी
they
पार्छु अहिले त
ultimately got
चलाउँदै गर
something
कि त्यहाँ
because of that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
नुहाएर आएको भर्खर लास्ट म्याच ल लास्ट म्याच हुन्छ आधी घन्टा मुला you know डिभिजन 6 मिनेट टाइम पनि त्यति नै छ क्या लगभग FCCL कहाँ जान्छन् अरे क्लासबाट के त केटाहरू हँ ए घरबाट अनि को चाहिँ रोमन दाको बा ए अँ त्यो कसको चस्मा छ त्यो कसको हो त्यहाँ दुइटै उत्रेछ त्यो बट्टाले त कसको म हेरेर भनिदिन्छु जसको लगे नै हुन्छ एउटै हो चस्मा त्यो बट्टामा माल हेरेर थाहा हुन्छ कि बट्टा के बट्टाभित्र के थियो यो आर्यनको
So the wait is
लग्ने
over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody.
लग्न भने मेरो लगन त्यही हो त्यसको लगन त्यही हो
Football game, hugely anticipated, hugely
त्यहाँभित्र
hyped,
स्टिकर पनि
and
छ हेर्दा
certainly the place to be at
त्यो
this
मेरो हो
moment
त्यसो
in
भए
time.
त्यही रेभेनकै
The
होला
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect
के
ambience
चाहिँ
for the central characters who are ready now to
स्टिकर
perform.
राख्नु अनि
The action has already started. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Through the miles!
आम्मामामामामामामा।
Oh, that's quite incredible!
लगै लगन तेरै छ त चस्मा अनि किन
Well,
लानु
it's
मेरो
rather ominous for the
तेरै छ त
opposition.
चस्मा अनि
When a player of his caliber can open up the
छैन
scoring with a
राम्रो थियो
brilliantly classy finish, it could be a
त्यो
very
पनि
long
त्यस्तो
night
राम्रो
for
त
them
रहेन रहेछ
preventing the
हेरे
event
एकचोटि
happening again.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
के छ
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So a breakthrough already.
हेट राम्रो छैन हौ टोपी
Gets his pass away. He's looking wide. Oh, good looking ball.
तर नि
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Maradona. Now it's Haaland. Forwards and with intent. Great ball if he can get there. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a sweet ball that. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish?
कहाँ बाहिर हानेको
Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nakamura. Nakamura couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. He won't be happy with that one.
लाइक गरौँ 10 लाइक पुर्याउँ
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
त्यो न्युयोर्क सिटीको हो क्या
White. In with the challenge. Mbappe. That's a little off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
किन हो किन
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
समीर
That is good strength.
डग शान्तिरामले पढाउँछ
Taken back almost at once. And that's really well manoeuvred.
के गर्छ मल्टिपलको टिचरहरू
Oh, he's through the middle. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely. warming up to what may be a more open second
Quite
half
time
than what
like
has
so
been.
It's a dressing room that needs
Oh
revving at
wait,
half-time because in truth they've
wait.
not really been at it so
Quite
far.
time like so the
If the pep talk works, we may see a
Huh?
very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show highly competitive,
क्या
combative,
रे?
confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude.
क्या जाने? कि टी-शर्ट मात्र किन्ने?
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
India
ये
are putting the
कार्लोस
pressure
कहाँ
on
आएको
with a
अर्कोलाई
high
यो गर्नु
press.
खोज्दैछु म
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
तेरो त काठमाडौँमा भएको थियो 11 को
Ruben Neves looking understandably energised after his goal.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on...
Has a go! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Adams gets it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
अफसाइड के को अफसाइड हो फेरि
He rises!
दामी
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Adams spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Neymar. Tries a shot! It's in!
दामी
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Messi. Number 2.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will... And the
Number
finish!
16. Rodri.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
ल ल ल
22. Beckham. Number
लाइक गरौँ 10 लाइक पुर्याइदिउँ
Fernandes.
सकिन आँट्यो कि 10 लाइक
And we have our very first
82
corner.
भएछ
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Beckham goes short. He's having a shot! It's their second corner of the game.
यस्तो ट्रिक त हामी त 1.5 वर्ष अगाडि गर्थ्यौँ त हो
And the shot!
कस्तो गोल लाग्यो यार
And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's there to retrieve it. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of...
Yeah, guys, thanks for watching this was today. Thanks for the like, thanks for the subscription if you have done. See you on tomorrow's live stream. Till then, bye bye, good night. I was reading, I was sound sleep. रावण खानु रावण सुत्नु है ल भोलि भेटौँला